Hey guys, welcome back to Hope 70 Let's Talk. Today is the 21st, so we are reading the 21st chapter of the book of Luke, which means we're also almost done. The widow's two mites. Then he looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the treasury. And he saw also a certain poor widow putting into two mites. So he said, Truly I say to you, that this poor widow has put in more than all. For all these out of their abundance have put in offerings for God, but she out of her poverty has put all into livelihood. And that she said, Jesus predicts the destruction of the temple. Then when some spoke of the temple, how it was adorned with beautiful stones and donations, he said, As for these things which you see, the days will come in which not one stone shall be left upon another, and that shall not be thrown down. The signs of the times and the end of an age. They asked him, saying, Teacher, but when will these things be? And what sign will there be when these things are taking place? And he said, Take heed that you not being deceived, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and time has drawn near. Therefore do not go after them. But when you hear of wars and commotions, do not be terrified, for these things must come to pass first, but the end will not come immediately. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Whoops. I'm missing stuff out of my Bible. And then he said to them, Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be a great earthquakes in various places, and famines and pestilence? Pestils? I don't know. And there will be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. But before all these things, they will lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and prisons, and you will be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. But it will turn out for you on an occasion of the testimony. Therefore, settle it in your hearts not to be immediate. Therefore, settle it in your hearts not to meditate beforehand on what you will answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries will not be able to contradict or resist. You will be betrayed even by your parents, your brothers, relatives, and friends, and they will send some of you to your death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but not a hair on your head shall be lost. And your patience possesses your souls. That's a good one. And your patience possesses your souls. The destruction of Jerusalem. But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that it is desolation of the war that is near. Then let those in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those who are in the midst of her depart, and not let those who in the country enter her. For these are the days of which vengeance and all enemies are written may be fulfilled. But woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing the babies in those days, for there will be a great distress in the land and wrath upon the people. And they will fall by the edge of the sword and be led away captive in all nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled by Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. The coming of the Son of the Man. And there will be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, and on the earth distress of nations with perplexity. Ooh, good morning. The sea and the waves were roaring. Men's hearts failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven will be shaken. Then they will see the Son of the Man coming to the cloud with great power and great glory. Now when these things happen, now when these things are going to happen, look up and lift your hands up, because your redemption draws near. The parable of a fig tree. And he spoke to them a parable. Look at the fig tree and all the trees. When they are already budding, you will see and know yourselves that summer is near. So you likewise, when you will see these things happening, you will know the kingdom of God is near. Reassuredly, I say to you, this generation will by no means pass away till all things are fulfilled. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will by no means pass away. The importance of watching. But take heed to yourselves, lest your hearts be weighed down with carousel and drunkenness and cares of his life, that day come and free unexpectedly. For it will come as a snare on those who dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch therefore and pray always that you may be counted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. And in the daytime, he was teaching in the temple, but at night he went out and stayed in the mountains called Over it. Then early in the morning, all the people came to him in the temple to hear him. That is chapter 21. Thank you for sticking with me and joining me in this reading. Hopefully, you liked it. And I will see you same place, same time tomorrow.